Hello everybody and welcome to episode 26 here on the BaconCraft server, which is more like just Hodag's World now. In fact, I think I'm going to switch it to called Hodag's World, because it's all mine. And I've also updated it. We are now broadcasting here in Minecraft 1.10.2, which means, check this out. And where's my crafting bench? Here it is. Here's this. Aha! We can make bone blocks now. Yes, which means I will be building with bone blocks. I will be building with some of the magma cubes and anything else that I can find that's now 1.10, you guys. I'm going to probably build something here. I have hollowed this out. We're over here by our slime chunk. If you missed last episode, we built this slime farm here. We got the skeleton kind of XP, not XP, skeleton bone farm over here, which we need to kind of perfect. And I've blocked it out a little bit further on the back here. I'm not sure how I'm going to decorate this yet, but it's going to be cool, you guys. Don't worry. It's going to be awesome. But that's what I think I'm going to start with. I'm going to start with something easy today. I'm going to put the roof on the slime farm. And after that, I have some stuff to do not over here. I have to finish this up today, and I'm not really sure how I'm going to do that yet. So let me start brainstorming, come up with a couple ideas, and come back to you guys to show you what's going on. And all my tools are done. Need to go repair it. This is such a great sound. I just love it, the way it sounds. Okay, and we're back with all the tools all healed up and everything. The ceiling of the slime factory, or whatever we're going to call it, is complete. And I've done a few other things, actually. I've cleared out a large amount because trying to figure out how to decorate this area. And I think this place right here, which is originally where I was actually going to have chests and the portal and everything, I don't think that's going to work very well. So instead, you can see I'm basically creating the circle around the skeleton spawner, and that's going to be kind of our big room. It's going to be the whole way around. It's going to be decorated not exactly like what you've seen here. I was just messing around here. We'll use some of this stuff. We'll ditch other things as well. So. But what we are going to do is, I believe this side over here is going to be our nether portal, and then this side over here is going to be storage, and I was going to say this side's going to be the storage for the bones, but I'm not sure how I'm going to fit it in. This is going to come out, and it's going to go straight into the floor. And then that'll pick up the bones, carry it back, put it in the chest. Yeah, I guess we could use this area over here. Bring it out, put it around, and then we actually create bones about 3 or 4 times faster than we get slime. So I'm going to need about 3 or 4 times the amount of storage for bones than I need for slime. And you know, that actually depends on how often we're going to use the slime and the bones, so it could be built up. So we're going to create quite a large storage for both of them. It'll probably never be full, but that's kind of the plan. And to start that, you can see that down here I've started to dig our tunnel, because this is how we're going to get the slime over here. We're going to, I thought about, you know, putting hoppers, daisy chaining hoppers all the way over, but that seemed kind of boring and lame. Hello, pillar. Okay, so here's what we got. We have right underneath, we've actually repositioned our hoppers. This is where our cactus is in the slime farm. And then right over here is our other cactus in the slime farm. Now we repositioned the hoppers so that they feed directly downwards. And we're going to be putting in a hopper minecart and carrying it all the way back over here. It will unload anything that it picks up while it's in over here. And then it'll be sent off again to go back, pick up more, and go unload it, and back, pick up more, go unload it, and that hopper minecart's going to run back and forth until it's all collected, all the slime basically right now. See, the slime's just kind of filling up in these here. And that should work out pretty well, I think, but I've forgotten all my redstone, guys, so let me go get my redstone and show you how this is really working. Okay, first we could start over here with the simple end. Right here is just simply where it collects this. It's going to run into the end here and go straight back. So all we really need is that and a powered rail. Not anything too fancy. And then we'll go back this way. So it just runs into this wall. And just because I like making things nice, we'll replace that with some stone brick as well. So it runs into that wall. bumps off, and then it's going to go straight back in this direction a couple. So now I just basically put a powered rail and power it every so often here. Boop, boop. And more of these, and around the corner, and another powered rail maybe. Alright, you guys, the track runs all the way down here to the side with the chests, and let me just show you kind of where we're at, because I've been doing some digging and placing and things, and it's not really fair to you guys because you don't know where we're at here. But get rid of my scaffolding blocks, and here we go. Okay, that's where the chests are going to be placed, over on this side. And you know what, should I move them? No, we'll keep them where they're at. They're good enough. Okay, so the chests are going to be placed there. I've already put some hoppers in the back here to kind of bring our slime into our hoppers, so that's nothing really groundbreaking. And then we go down below, we got our dropper tower here, so we can go ahead and probably hook up the elevator system here. I think I want to use a different one than I usually use. Let's see if I can figure it out quick here on camera. I need redstone comparators, that, and I just need blocks, I think. Okay, the comparator goes into here. Oh, we already got stone in there. Okay. And then if I remember correctly, I think I'm going to mess this up, you guys. I'm not going to remember correctly. There's something... No, there's no way I'm going to remember this, you guys. I'm pretty sure that I also need a torch. No, a block here. But then I think I need some extra stuff over here. So if this goes into this block and lights up this here, should light up that over there. Eventually we need to come back into there. But oh, I know. Okay. If I put that there, and then if I put a torch here. Here we go. This is real redstone, you guys, again. Not interesting. And then I think, now let's just check it. Hold on. What's it gonna do with these? Nothing. Yeah, it's definitely wrong. Let me have a look at this, you guys, and I'll be right back. Well, everybody, I've been farting around here testing things for the past 10 or 15 minutes, and I've kind of gone with an old system, but with a slightly twist on it, because this is going to be a silent elevator. No clicking involved, okay? I'm sick of the clicking. Okay, so we basically got the old kind of system that I've used before. Here's the elevator, same as like when we did the whole like potato fountain thing. And then there's this, which was also in the potato fountain, and it goes directly into the elevator, which was also part of the potato fountain. But then you can see that it basically, this little back forth, it backs up one block. And because it does that, it stops all the clicking. No more clicking. And it's a very nice elevator. It doesn't skip anything. Like, it doesn't leave one random item. Ah, man, parkour. It doesn't leave one random item somewhere inside of the system, you know. Some of those elevators out there right now do that, and that's annoying. So we just need another torch here. We need another thing here. I need more scaffolding blocks to go back here and put a torch there. Well, actually, no, we don't need a torch back there because this is the top. There we go. But we do need a torch, okay, because otherwise stuff's gonna spawn. And I must knocked out the block from underneath me. And here's the true test. Are you ready? Here we go. Let's put 10 redstone in. It's totally silent. But did our items make it into the thing? There they are. Yes. Okay. So here's how this goes. Now let's try not to mess this up by putting in the rest of it. Okay. Now here's what this is gonna do right here. Okay, we need a powered rail. Give me a powered rail. Where'd they go? Okay, there they are. Powered rail right here. Then we need a block. Yeah, we could have a block there. And then we're gonna need you to move. Get out of my way. And then I always knock out my torches, lighting things up, and then we're gonna get mobs and blow the whole thing up before we're done. Okay, move this, move that. Okay, get out of the way. Yeah, and that went into our elevator. Get those back in a second. Okay, well, that was fast. Okay. Alright, now, what we need here is... I'm not even really sure. I think I can do this like this. If I put a comparator here, that's going to read whatever happens, whatever's right here. If our minecart hopper is right here, it's going to read that. And then we can put a block there with some redstone dust on top. What if we do... this would be way easier if I just did it sideways. Maybe I should. Okay, forget about that for a second. If we put this block here, and we put that there, and we put this here and there, and then we go block, dust, block, and redstone torch. I believe what is going to happen is the minecart hopper is going to come down carrying our slime. It's going to sit here. As soon as it sits there, this comparator is going to read a charge. It's going to power, which is going to invert. It's going to turn this torch off, which turns off our rail, and it can't go anywhere until it's completely unloaded. And then when it's completely unloaded, presto changeo, the torch turns back on, our powered rail gets powered, and it goes back on its way. Now, I could have completely messed that up. So, it's time to test, I guess. Let's test this. I'm scared, you guys. I'm kind of scared. Okay, let's put, I don't know, 12 rails in there. And push it on its way if we can. But we can't, because I'm recording and nothing works when you're recording. There you go. Go ahead. No! No! Come back! Oh, redstone fail again, you guys. Redstone fail again. Let me go figure this out. I'll be right back. I did it. I did it. Okay, it's really nothing that actually, this can all go. I don't know why I kept this here. Okay, but let's put some blocks on top of those hoppers so that we reduce the amount of lag over here. Okay, so here's what we got. Instead of taking the comparator, charge out directly of the rail in the hopper minecart, basically it comes straight out of this hopper here. Goes up here into the torch, which lights this, which powers the rail, and kind of the same idea as before. As long as there's nothing on here, there's nothing in the hopper minecart that actually needs to go anywhere, then the power is on. If the hopper minecart's over and it has some slime in it, then it turns off. It'll keep it here until it unloads, and then it's going to send it on its way. So just in case any of you naysayers out there aren't completely convinced, I guess, here's a test. There it goes, unload, and there it goes. And I don't want to send it on its way quite yet, but there's my redstone, all 9 pieces. Good. Cool. The slime system is set up. Only one thing left to do, and that is to basically block up this entire tunnel here, because right now slimes, once we get to the slime farm at least, which starts right here. No. Right here. I have to block up this whole part here because slimes could spawn down here right now, and that's not cool. So I'll block up everything that's not the rail, and then we'll be catching our slime and having it all transfer over to our system, and I can move on to the skeleton spawner. Okay, onto the skeleton farm here, you guys. You can see we basically have the same system. We got the hoppers going straight into our dropper elevator, which we're going to set up right now. And we need repeaters, and we need this, we need redstone torches, we need some sort of block, okay. And here we go. One of those, feeding directly into one of those. And I need this to be 1 block longer. Okay. And then after that, we go, well, after that we light it up is what we do, okay, alright. Do that, then we do this, and that, and then we do this, and this. Yep, that looks to be right. And it's already throwing stuff up to this level, but then we need to continue it. We need to continue the elevator. And we need more lights, you guys. Is it dark around here, or is it just me? Okay, lights here, and then this one has to go into that one there, so I can jump up here. And then there's one on top of here. There's another one here. Oh god. That's why it's dark up here. I kept having to knock out the torches. Let's do this. Let's do that. Just because in a second it's going to annoy me again. Okay. And let's do this. And then we do that, I think. Hopefully I didn't mess this up too much. And then that, and this. And that allows me to put another one here, and here. And we need to go another one higher. So that goes there, that goes here. I go up here, that goes there. Ah! Of course. Of course. Wasn't going to be high enough. And we don't need one back here. In fact, let's put a torch because this place could use some lighting. Now the only problem is we got a whole bunch of items in random spots of our elevator because we turned it on halfway through. There's some more. Anything there? There? How about there? No? Okay. So now if we simulate this whole farm pumping things into the thing here, let's see. A whole bunch of skeletons died at once. Okay, boom boom. Okay, you should see that thing going like that, and we should see this thing a-fillin'. Good. And we got trap chest and chest here, you guys. I was deciding to put a little dispenser on the very end of the line here, which would basically take anything that was still in it, and I was going to filter out bones for all of these chests, and then take all of the arrows, take all of the bows, which we actually haven't gotten because they're not aggro to me. But there are a couple ones here that drop down and might have some boots. Like this guy, he might have some fancy boots on, and he might not die. And then he'll stand in there. And if he does die, he might drop the boots. I'm not actually sure if that does, unless it's aggro to me again, just like the bows. So it might not be. I might have just had to put a thing for the arrows at the end. But I've decided not to do that, because if we AFK back here so much that we have this much filled, and you know the slime storage isn't enough because we have 8 double chests of slime, well then we've AFK'd too much. And if it comes to a point where we have so much and it's all arrows back here and we don't need any arrows, then I'll create a little kind of like a garbage over here in the corner. We can just throw things in the lava, and that'll work out just fine for our needs. So the next thing here is to just throw some blocks, you know, over the hoppers, again to reduce the lag. Not that there's going to be too much, but it's always good to reduce lag. And then I'm going to close this elevator off, and then I have to decorate. But before we do that, I have another thing that's been bugging me. It's a lack of efficiency, okay? And it needs to be more efficient. In order to do that, we need to tear something down to make way for better things. Come with me. Let's go. And just like that, you guys, the ocean temple is completely gone. Dun dun dun. I've also taken the time to run around here and take out any more of the gravel that was on the top. So all we're doing here is we're left with all the stone and the granite and all of those ores. And you can see that over there, you can kind of see the lava to our little tower. But in these, they're definitely too low below the ground that you can't even see them. I know there's a big cave under here, a big ravine. Over there, there's some caves, which, you know, eventually when we peel the earth down further, yes, we're going to keep digging it down further and further. It's going to get to a point where we're going to clean out some of those caves, which is going to then light up the whole area underneath the ground here and start to improve our efficiency even more. Plus, then eventually even these 4 towers are coming out, and I have a way that is much better. It'll only take us minutes maybe even to collect all of the sea lanterns that we need, and it's going to be the most efficient thing ever. It's going to be epic, you guys. So, this was just the start of it. We have to finish this episode. We have to get back over by the bone farm and the slime farm, and we have to clean up that area and basically finish it up today, and that includes the rest of our decorating over there. And I started the decorating off camera because it's going to take a while. There's no way I can fit too much of that on camera. And I also added in the nether portal. Here we are. That's our house nether portal, ocean temple nether portal. Here's the nether portal for our slime and bone farm. And you'll see in a second what's going on over here. That's going to be the whole portal. And I'm going to cover it up with decoration so you can't actually see the andesite except for maybe on the ground there on the bottom. But we go around, you can see kind of what the floor plan is. I've taken out most of the torches and it is lighting it up enough. But the problem is I want to do this lot in like green and white, and I didn't know what other color went with green and white. And I realize now that I think I'm using too much green and white. I also decided that I'm not sure if I like these stone bricks. I might switch it out for slabs or something just slightly different from our farm. This side I decided that even though once we step over this block here that our skeleton farm is no longer activated, we're also too close to the slime farm over here, and that's not really activated. Like over half of it right now, they couldn't even spawn in here if they wanted to because I'm too close. So really the optimal AFK spot is over on the other side next to the slime chests. But this is kind of cool because you can walk up and actually like see the whole slime farm right from here. We're also going to kind of decorate this area over here so that if you really want, you can go over here and you can see our friendly golems, and you can see where it says slime and all that stuff. So that's going to be cool. But then over here, you've kind of already seen what we're doing. We got all the chests for the skeletons right there. We got all the slime over there. Another portal on that side and kind of viewing area on this side. But I have some ideas for the ceiling with glass, different colored glass and all lit up and stuff. We're going to check it out in a second. I have some other color ideas. Like I think I'm going to replace the white stained glass. It's just too much white. And get some more green and maybe another color in here. Maybe we can match it with the purple of the nether portal and get some purple around here. Green, purple, and white. That might not be too bad. I'm going to have to try that. But I'm going to go try a number of different ideas and see what I like best. And when I have this pretty much along and on the way, I'm going to bring you guys back in just to show you what I've come up with in the episode, because we're out of time almost, you guys. Alright, you guys, a quick update because I've been at this for about 2 hours, okay? The floor is completely done, I think. Floor's done. The banks where the chests go, you know, this is done, that's done. Done over here around the portal, I think. I've used some decorating ideas, which I never really do, like buttons and not fences, trapdoors. And then I just tried to figure out the sides, and I wish I had you guys right here, right now to like ask, aka live stream, which I think, by the way, this spot over here, I think I'm going to save this for a live stream very soon, so be on the lookout for that. I'm going to have you guys help me figure out how to build that. But I wish I had you guys here to tell me which one's better. That or this. I don't know. I like how bright and kind of cool it looks. I think that looks better. And it blends more with the floor. Leave it in the comments, you guys. What do you think? I still have to do this middle part, decorate this somehow, decorate the ceiling. I think I know how I'm doing the ceiling, but it's going to be complicated. And then I have to figure out how I'm doing this part over here because it's going to kind of overlook whatever's in there. So I might have to wait on this side for the rest of it. However, if we look in our chests here, whoa, I've only been here for like 2 hours. Look at all the, ooh, that's mine. Look at all that, almost like 18 stacks of slime. So pretty good, pretty good. Yeah, it's that moment when you've been at this for hours and you've torn down a number of different plans and you don't know if anything's gonna look good. And then you're like, then you just take a step back and you're like, you know what, actually, actually decent build. I thought this was just gonna be like a square kind of like, just not very shapeful build that wasn't gonna be very colorful, and it is getting heavy on the stone slab, I'll give you that, but I like it. And I'm making this clip here just to tell you guys that the whole point of this channel was originally to do something with gaming and education, as I am a teacher in real life, and I finally have that opportunity to do that. So there might be a slight kind of break. You might not see as many episodes for a while. I'm working with Jiggles right now to put something together which will let me play for like one day, and it'll pump out episodes for quite a while still for you guys while I'm doing my other stuff, which will kind of work for both of us, I guess. But I have the opportunity to get going and try this stuff, and if it works, that would be awesome. And I can still kind of make videos on here while I do that stuff. If it doesn't work, that works too, because then I can just come back here and continue doing what I'm doing, because I am quite enjoying making videos for you guys. But just really quick, I want to mention that to you in case you see a break. There's already been a break this last week. I'll explain it more down in the description of this video, but you might see a couple, I might miss some Sunday episodes coming up here. I might miss a Wednesday episode, which never really was a set thing anyways. And that's going to happen. So sorry about that for you guys, but I will try to get something going with Jiggles here and pump out a kind of continuous episode. I'm going to try some captive Minecraft if I can, and I'll upload those while I'm doing my other projects. So sorry about that, but that's what it is, you guys. That's what I have to do. And I have no idea if this ceiling idea is going to work. I'm not going to tell you guys what I'm even doing yet, because it's not just a flat ceiling. But I don't want to tell you in case it fails horribly and I tear it down and try something else. So I'll be back in a second, and it will probably be the last clip. I'll show you guys how this thing's going to turn out in the end. Alright, you guys, I find myself here in the nether for the unveiling. Here we go. I'm not entirely happy with it yet, so no judging. Ta-da! Oh, there's a block. Yep, right there. Okay, turn around. And that's the ceiling. I don't know what happened. I just started throwing things down, window panes. I thought it would look kind of cool, and I think it kind of does. I like it, I think. We got our slime farm here. We got a couple trapdoors on these things just for fun. Put a little diorite. No, what's that? It is diorite up so that we do that in the live stream, but I blocked it off for now, so this area is secure. We have that many bones so far. A couple arrows. I put them over here though, just because I wanted to see how many bones I had. Almost filled a large chest. And over here we got quite a lot of slime already, but if we AFK'd here for like 8 hours straight, I think we would at least double that, if not way more. So pretty good, you guys. I like this. Pretty massive thing to take on and a lot of designing to do. Not the most interesting thing I've ever done, actually, I think, but I like it. It's pretty cool. Look, I even got buttons for no reason and trapdoors and things. Yeah, I like it. But, you guys, we are out of time once again here on the BaconCraft server, you guys. So if you like what you saw here today, be sure to hit the like, the comments, the subscribe, the Twitter. Do whatever you can to show me some love. However, on behalf of all the Hodags out there and myself, I want to thank you for stopping by, and have a nice day, you guys.